Hey, friendo, Steve here.
Hey, Larson.
And it's time for our Night 2 Wrestlemania predictions. Of course, we got the big predictions challenge, Larson, going on for the CM Punk Signature Series bootleg title from Pakistan. That's right, it's on the line, the predictions challenge. You hit join over at the podcast channel, youtube.com/Steven Larson, or go to patreon.com/Steven Larson and click on the Friendo Club setup there. And then you also get access to our bonus episodes and question threads. But this is Friendo Club. We're here to talk about the predictions for Night 2. Of course, our Night 1 predictions already up. We're here to talk about Night 2 here.
Night 2 here, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's start here. Women's tag titles.
Oh, yeah.
Liv and Raquel champions defending against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Steve, what do you got?
I got 6 confidence points on Bayley and Lyra Valkyria to lose. Had you going there to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. The go-home math is very simple on this one. Bayley won against Liv Morgan on the go-home. Therefore, this thrown-together tag team of can they coexist, Bayley and Lyra, are going to lose at WrestleMania. Got a lot of confidence points on this, 6 confidence points.
Everything you said, same here. I got 6 on Liv and Raquel. They're not losing. They're not
going to lose.
They're not losing.
Lose no way.
No way. Losing, no way. Next up, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. You know, I think I said in the Raw recap, based on the go-home math, I was going to pick AJ.
Yeah.
But with not a lot of confidence points. Mm-hmm. But then when I actually put my picks in with all the confidence points, I'm like, I'm going to have a lot more confidence points on AJ Styles winning than I did initially. Of course, this could change after SmackDown. Might move around some confidence point values. But right now, I mean, the go-home math favors AJ winning at Mania. Yeah. I doubt they're going to have a segment on SmackDown. I got AJ with 5.
Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I've got AJ with 3, and it's strictly based on the go-home. If they did just like a video package, I would be totally lost here. I wouldn't know.
Same.
And because of that, I only gave it 3 confidence points. Some way, shape, or form, this still could go the other. Maybe Triple H views the go-home math as whoever ends up in the end with the heat. Maybe AJ loses, gets his heat back somehow. I don't know.
It could be.
Just because Logan Paul is young and AJ Styles is not. That's kind of my main reasoning. You know, Logan Paul's got a decent WrestleMania record. I think he's like 2-1 or something like that. In any event, I got AJ Styles based on the go-home math with 3 confidence points.
Next up, Randy Orton's got a match against somebody. Is it Solo Sikoa? Is it Nick Aldis? Don't know.
Why would they get our hopes up with Nick Aldis? Everybody wants to see it.
Maybe it's a surprise opponent. Maybe it's Alistair. Maybe it's
I'll
Miro.
pop huge if it's Aldis. Huge.
Yeah. So, Steve, who do you got Randy Orton versus at this juncture, Tuesday afternoon, mystery opponent?
I mean, I still think it's going to be Solo Sikoa.
Yeah.
But if it's Solo Sikoa, Nick Aldis, I don't think it's going to be Aleister. But if it was Aleister Black, Aleister would probably win that one.
Yeah.
But if it's Solo or Nick Aldis, guess what? Randy Orton's going to win 7 confidence points on Randy Orton.
You got that right. 7 confidence points on Randall Keith Orton to beat either Solo Sikoa or Nick Aldis. If it's mystery opponent, I'd probably pick mystery opponent at a lower confidence point value. But it's probably going to be Solo. Gosh, why can't it be Nick Aldis?
What if it's Rusev?
Rusev wins that. It's a return match.
When's the last time they had a mystery opponent that lost? I don't know either.
I don't know either.
So yeah, 7 confidence points on Randy Orton versus Solo Sikoa or Nick Aldis. Anybody else? I'll have to revisit that
Subject
one.
Change.
Yep.
Let's move on to the Sin City Street Fight. You got Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. I mean, Priest beat Drew last year, cashed in Money in the Bank to win the title off him after Drew just beat Seth Rollins. you got to think at a certain point, Drew's got to start putting some wins together to build him up to be a contender for the title later on this year. I got Drew McIntyre 4 confidence points because at the end of the day, you can't forget that Drew has a tendency to get stuck in his own head sometimes, and it costs him matches. So I got 4 on Drew right now.
I got 5 on Drew, which doesn't seem like a lot more than you. It's only 1 more confidence point, but I got no qualifiers here. He's going to win this match.
Should.
It's a street fight, so it's not even like a normal match. So he can cheat to win. So I think
be cheating because there's no rules, Steve.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Exactly right. He could do whatever he wants to win. And Drew's going to win this. I don't think he's going to lose another big pay-per-view match until he wins the title. So, yeah, Drew McIntyre begins his quest for title here.
All right. These next 3 matches, maybe a bit tougher to make your pick. So, let's start with this one. For the WWE Women's Championship, the World Women's Championship, Io defending against Bianca and Rhea. Steve, who do you got?
I know who's not going to win this match. Rhea Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she's going to lose this match. The only question then, are they going to motivate her versus Bianca based off of Io winning and them costing each other? Or are they going to motivate Bianca versus Rhea because Bianca Belair gets the win? She mentioned the streak in her video promo. They like streaks. They're going to continue the streak so that next year it's going to be Rhea versus Bianca streak for title. Bianca Belair wins this match, gets that title off of Io Sky. Although I guess she did clarify in the video promo she's never been pinned at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But that's not really a streak.
No, because she was in one of the Battle Royals, right?
Yeah, but that was in the pre-show. I don't think that counts.
How many confidence points do you have on Bianca?
4.
4. Like, looking at this, Io should win.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know,
oh yeah.
She's the one that's like, hey, I'm overlooked by Bianca and Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is her opportunity to say, like, I'm a cornerstone of the women's division too.
Mm-hmm.
Based on the story they're telling, Io should totally win this.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That being said, I got Bianca 2 confidence points.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like Bianca's going to win, and they're going to build to Rhea and Bianca next year. And yeah, Io should win this match. I don't think she's going to, though.
It's kind of like Seth should win the men's triple threat, but then they did the go-home math. I don't think it's gonna. Nope. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Next up, probably the main event. Definitely the main event of WrestleMania, though. It won't be our main event, night 2. Cody Rhodes defending the undisputed title against John Felix Anthony Cena. I mean, I only got 1 confidence point on this one.
Yeah, I got 2.
And a lot's going to depend on what happens on SmackDown this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because John's going to be there.
Because John's going to be there. Yeah, Cena's going to be there.
Yeah.
Because if last we saw is what happened their last interaction, sure, Cena wins.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I have Cena with 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it depends if they want to tell the story of heel John Cena as champion, or if they want to tell the story of John Cena, you know, basically selling his soul to get number 17 and failing. Which I feel like would be a pretty interesting story, but then at the same time that people might think, well, you gave us heel John Cena for 1 pay-per-view. Like, that's all we get. Plus, the next pay-per-view is in St. Louis. They could do Cena Orton there. Or they could do Cody Orton there. I don't know. Anyway, they got Cena with 1 right now. I'm still trying to make sense of it all in my brain. So I don't know.
So,
help me, Steve. Help me.
All right. WWE is loaded with faces.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, faces that would work really good with John Cena.
Uh-huh.
CM Punk.
He's on Raw, though.
Randy. What's that?
Punk's on Raw.
Oh, that doesn't matter. Oh, that doesn't matter. This is John Cena's last year. See, and they don't care. The brand split kind of means nothing. You got Cena against Punk, maybe Styles, maybe I don't know, what are some other faces? Other faces. They got a lot of faces over
Cody.
They're doing that here. This one here. Cena could lose and still be a main eventing bad guy.
Yeah.
For against CM Punk at Money in the Bank, for example.
Yeah.
Randy Orton in St. Louis. Aren't they doing Backlash in St. Louis?
Yeah, the next one's in St. Louis. Yeah, next pay-per-view.
He can still be a bad guy and blame his loss on something else that isn't him being a bad guy. And then maybe along the way for the rest of the year, realizing that he's got to be a good guy to win, even though he hasn't won in 8 years. so that would
as a good guy, he won 16 world titles, Steve.
Yeah, I know. Well, he wasn't a good guy when he won his first one. He was still a bad guy then. But I know what you're saying. They keep on Triple H says he was a bad guy or he was a good guy for 20 years. Well, Dr. Thugonomics was not a good guy. He was a bad guy. He was just loved. I got John Cena with 2 confidence points because I feel like you do that. But if Triple H had never suggested, there is the possibility that John Cena, they're just making him a bad guy, building him up, fresh coat of paint for Cody to beat him.
Yeah.
Oh. Because that other John Cena couldn't win shit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Yeah, I got John Cena with 2 confidence points, but I don't like it.
No, I don't like one on Cena either. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Finally, at least Steve's main event for the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
Hold up, you've used max confidence points already. What are you doing? You've used your... All you have is a 3 left. You coward.
I don't even have a 3 left.
Oh, you have a 1? For heaven's sakes.
Wait a second. What does max mean? Oh, max means most. When I was saying max, Larson, on Finn Balor, what I really meant was minimum.
I got a minimum amount of confidence points and Steve coming through with what we agreed upon. Anyway,
I don't know who's going to win this match.
Doesn't matter. You're so sure of Finn's push that you said you're going to put max confidence points. That's 7. I'm changing this. You're putting 1 on Orton. 7 on Finn Balor for Steve, because that's who you're picking, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
7 on Finn. It's locked in.
Dude, so they're either going to do the boring thing, and Braun Breaker's going to walk away from this, or they're going to do the fun thing and have Dominic Mysterio win this, or do the Steve thing. Yeah, Finn Balor wins. Yeah, I get the feeling that they're just going to do a Judgment Day story without a title, where it's they're just upset with each other because they cost each other the title. And then you got Braun Breaker walking out of this with the title.
But you're picking Finn with 7, right?
That's always an option. That is definitely an option. That's on the table.
You see, I wore my Finn Balor shirt today. You see, I got mine right here. See, you're a huge Finn Balor fan, are you? Where's your Finn shirt?
It's in one of my bags in the garage that I was like,
I got a couple extra ones. I'm going to let you borrow one. I got 3 Finn Balor shirts.
What are those, mediums? I can't wear those.
I think this one's a large. Let me look.
Oh, okay.
I can't see.
All right.
Anyways.
What do you have on this match? Stop badgering me.
Well, there's a reason I wore my Finn Balor shirt, Steve. I started to think about what you're saying, making the case for Finn to win.
Okay.
And I see your logic. I apologize. I was blind to your brilliance before.
Okay, you're just gonna do the swerve thing. Go ahead and say it.
Do what?
You have confidence points on Finn to
what?
Lose this match. That's what you're going to say.
Why do you think I'm going to do that? I wore my Finn
Go
shirt
ahead
today.
What are you going to do then? What are you going to do?
I was going to make my case for Finn to win. I think it would be more interesting for Judgment Day to have that Intercontinental title and then feud over that and be upset over with each other because the title's there and Finn wins. And Dom's like, well, really, I wanted that. I should have won that.
So What's your pick?
It's Finn Balor.
2.
Eat a spear for Braun Breaker and take the pin. 3 for Braun.
You're not very clever, you know. You're not very clever.
We've done this so many times. It's hard to do that anymore.
It is hard to
It's
do
like
that.
once we take a certain tone of voice and start talking for a while, we know what the other one's doing.
Yeah, I know. It's bad. We got to come up with a new gimmick, man.
I guess so.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do, man. On the final form.
7 Finn, come on.
7 on Finn? Should I do that?
Finn for the
Man.
win.
I'm going to lose these predictions. I'm going to lose anyways. Might as well go out on my own terms, right?
Exactly.
Well, we'll see. There's some more intrigue for you. We'll see what Steve does heading into WrestleMania. You guys can find out, but let us know what you're going to do heading into WrestleMania. Drop your predictions and your confidence points in the comments below. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate it. Till next time. We'll see you guys around.
Goodbye.